All right, everybody, what is going on tonight? We got some RFCL action here. First RFCL action of the week, it looks like, actually. I know the stream title might be a little misleading. It's not NWMO against Eastern Tennessee State tonight. It is actually going to be UNC Wilmington against Space Force. We have the new coach, Coach Likewise, facing the veteran, seasoned, and championed coach, Paris. I'm also coaching with Liam tonight. Liam. There's Liam coming in hot, blasting something from his phone into the mic. How you doing tonight, Liam? Liam, come in. Liam, are you there? Liam. Anyway, looks like Liam's not joining us right now, so we're gonna go ahead and pop on over to Space Force. All right, Space Force, how are we doing tonight?
Yeah, we're live. We're ready for kickoff. How's it going?
Hey, we're doing great, thank you. So Coach Zane, you're facing a national champion defender tonight. Pars has some new coaches on his staff. You're new to this as well. What's going to be your attack and your approach tonight?
We're going to try and win the short game. We've tested the long game before, and we're just not ready for that yet.
All right, Liam, you got any questions for the Space Force coaching staff?
All right, Liam, you got any questions for the Space Force coaching staff?
Hey, first off, I apologize, everybody. Technical issues on my part. Coach Likewise, to keep it simple, Ahmad Hardy has been an absolute monster all season, but your defense has been playing really well, probably really punching above your weight. What is your plan tonight to really shut down this vaunted UNCW run game?
I think not looking at shutting down. All we can do is make it tough for them to move the ball down the field, and at this point, we're just going to try to keep it close in defense and see if we can get our offense a few more chances to try to put some points on the board.
Fair enough. I got nothing else. You got anything more, Beaver?
No, I got nothing else. Best of luck to you guys tonight. We're going to go ahead and pop on over to the UNC Wilmington coaching staff. Guys, how are we doing tonight, Seahawks?
Hello. Sorry, I'm posting the stream.
You're good.
Hey, no worries.
How can I help you?
Well, you can help me first off by letting me ask your coordinators and coaches some questions. We're going to go ahead and start with Jake. Same question I had for Zane. New coach in here tonight. You're coaching with a champion coach. What's your approach on offense tonight?
Just limit turnovers, and we've got to do better at putting drives together. We've had the big plays all year, but we have to do better at the putting a drive together, holding the ball, and not putting their defense in a spot where they're on the field the entire game.
All right, and another question for you, Coach Jake. Considering that I've been in your same position before, how abusive is Pars to you as his offensive coordinator?
I scored 23, which was not good enough. We got out of there with a win, but I took a good tongue lashing for not putting up over 30 and making their hearts beat a little fast. So I've got to be better this week. I think the number in the chat was 69 that I have to score or I'm fired. So we're going to see what happens.
Okay. Liam, got any questions for your old coach?
I got two. One for either Pars or Coach Ryan, whoever wants to answer. This offense for Space Force, we all know their defense has been playing pretty well this season, especially judging their schedule. What are you guys really going to do to keep that pocket passer of theirs really off rhythm? Because we all know their running backs really their main focus of the offense tonight.
Go ahead, Ron.
All right. Well, I watched a film of their last game I think that GV did a lot of good things, and I'd like to pick up some of these stuff like they did, like remaining like aggressive and making him make quick decisions. Because between that game, the Dayton game, he has shown that he will take a sack. So I think like staying like aggressive is the big key to it all.
Fair enough.
All right, gentlemen. Well, hey, I wish you best of luck this game. This is gonna be a fun game tonight. A lot to look forward to, and yeah, we will see you guys at halftime.
Everything should be good. Good to go. The stream has been put out. We're good to go. So
Awesome. Let's do it. All right. Liam,
All right.
just a reminder, make sure you mute those coaches over at UNCW so we do not pick up their audio. And let's go ahead and get this game up and going.
All right, we should be good.
All right, there we go. We got the game up now.
What a day for RFCL. You got a good game, and you got the best commentators in the business.
I know. What a way to start the week off. Name a better combo. I'll wait. Isn't that what they say? Name a better combo. I'll wait.
Well, I mean, the combo right now I have of football and rum is pretty good.
Look at Likewise tonight. He's already shown a little bit more emotion up in that top left corner. Hopefully, we see a couple of tee-hees and chuckles from him tonight. We know Caleb is infamous for the tee-hees and the chuckles.
And it's going to be pretty good coverage. I don't even think he got to the 20. Space Force has the ball probably around the 19. As you could tell, two drastically different rosters.
Monarch, I see your comment already about the cams being huge. You know, I don't want to disrupt the game by trying to mess with that.
Are we just not going to comment about nicotine giving the combo of toothpaste and orange juice?
That's kind of crazy.
The Seahawks come out and Space Force, my mistake.
I'm going to go ahead and lower these cam sizes just to make life a little easier viewing wise for people.
There's a gain of 3 on the play. Why are we paused?
I don't know. But go ahead and excuse the technical difficulty here as we get these cam size sorted out. Just want to make sure y'all's viewing experience is good, so we'll take some time out and do that.
Man, I'm drinking this 12-year-old rum. It is good stuff, man. Y'all ever get a chance to try it? Appleton Estate's 12-year, man. That stuff is really good.
You heard it here, folks. Liam says, go after the 12-year-olds. You should probably hire an attorney, Liam.
Crazy.
You should probably hire an attorney.
Gage, if you're listening, that was Beaver saying that. I'm not trying to get warned this time. And we have a clip of Big Sexy on the screen. What?
We do.
Are we having...
Oh, I have this is whole stream up right now. Let's go ahead and get this window back. Oh, we're good. Guess Parth has to remember I have his desktop up on the stream.
No, he's just pulling up his cheat sheet when he counter Stallions Space Force because, Parse cheats.
Apparently there's an echo going on. That's not
Space Force is coming out with a pistol. Free tight end look is insane. I don't see too many teams in this league doing that.
I mean, whenever you see it here in this look, kind of just to get an extra guy in the backfield, because, yeah, they're going to swing that outside.
And McDuffie gets absolutely plastered at the line. And look at that. I mean, 306 yards per game. This offense is struggling.
Yeah, Twist, I had hit my computer volume on, max volume. That's probably why Liam was getting picked up. But it
Yeah,
looks
no,
like the audio issues, looks like the camera size issues have sorted themselves out. We're here for some football.
And they're going to come out in gun cluster. This is one of my favorite formations.
Look, Twist, you're going to learn tomorrow night. Not only are we the best coaching staff because we make adjustments during the game, we're the best commentary staff because we make adjustments during the stream.
Nah, we're the best coaching staff just because we're so chill no matter what's going on, man. I'm just here. And it's going to be a mesh. Oh, man. And
My
it
eyes
is
are
incomplete.
absolutely bleeding already from these uniform combos. This is sick.
I mean, it can't be worse than Bucky's like freaking autistic candy cane of a football field he used to have.
Twist, we love you too.
No homo, though.
If that's what you want to say.
And UNCW is going to get some great starting field position on plus side of the field to start the game. Let's see what they come out in. If they're probably just going to hand the ball off to Ahmad Hardy. How much do you want to bet it's that trap play?
Let's see. It should be.
And it is trap. And Hardy gets stopped after a gain of 4. Decent pickup to start the game. He had a big week last week, popping off for almost 150 yards on 21 carries. But
and now he's only 2 yards away from passing midfield. So it's like, look, I like that. I like this double post out of this formation.
Yeah. Yes, Monarch. I see they're on their own 44. I've had a little bit of rum before the game, so at least I was in the ballpark.
Ooh, if that rail might be there on the double post if they're running it.
Looks like a possibly cover 2 man. They have a 2-high shell, and the
That's
RPO
wide
is
open
there every time. That's going to be a nice play by Green to get to about the 43. That's going to be enough for a Seahawks first down. And there's really... All right, the Seahawks have some very good receivers, but as you can tell, Fish Thompson has really been carrying the load through the air all year. It's really been a 2-man punch between him and Hardy on the ground. But unfortunately, despite
it's
not even predictable,
it's crazy that Pars wanted a guy like Fish Thompson on his team, considering Fish Thompson was named after his mother.
Yo. And it's going to be a first down handoff to Hardy, who bounces it to the outside, and he gets good pursuit by the Space Force defense to only hold him to 5. That looked like it could have been a pretty big gain out to the outside there.
I mean, it's just it's going to be the Hardy special all night.
Yeah, he has 14 touchdowns in 8 games. The real hero of that play, though, is the safety. And just seeing Pars with these stats is crazy, because if anyone's been familiar with him post-season 4, he has not been playing the perfect offense. They've resembled Iowa in many regards, and here they are coming out in wide.
And look, another handoff to Hardy.
And that's another Hardy touchdown run. There was just perfect blocking, but I guess Pars sucks now, everybody. He's going wide.
And that's going to, it's UNC Wilmington is going to get on the board first.
Yeah, what a scumbag. What a scumbag. You should not be running wide. If you run in this league, you are a scumbag.
Yeah, dude, wide is cheese.
Oh, yeah. Wide is horrific. UNCW is the only team that runs at everybody. So if you're going to cancel anybody, cancel Pars.
I'm very happy. I'd be very happy to cancel Pars. We should throw an absolute slander campaign against him.
Oh, yeah. Be more like coaches like Liam and Twist. They only run a Maryland I.
Let me see if I can get some season stats up here real quick. But yeah, Space Force, they haven't looked hot at all so far tonight. And we have an inexperienced coach with Coach Likewise behind the wheel. This is one of those times where we really can kind of see what he's made of, what he can really do. We're going to see him come out in the pistol, which isn't always the common look in this league. So let's see what makes of it. Let's see if we get something going downhill for him.
Oh, I mean, they're only giving him like a 3-man front. That'll I could be wrong, but that look, yeah, and this quarterback's an idiot. But if they're giving you looks like that when you're coming out in pistol, just run it up the gut. I mean, they had the numbers in the box. Although we know that UNCW is a very good defensive line, so it may just even it out. But if they're going to give you a look like that, man, and you have a quarterback who's probably a Make-A-Wish kid, don't just let them throw it when they're dropping 8.
Let's see here. I mean, we got a tight end look. They're pressing up here. We might see a deep shot here if they're feeling aggressive. Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean, it's deep, but it's deep in the back.
Yeah, Pars is coaching a heck of a season so far.
I can't do I miss coaching with Pars, man. That guy gave me a shot, and I had so much fun with Pars.
Yeah, I quit like 5 games in.
Oh yeah, I remember when you spammed like halfback trap dummy like 7 straight plays that one time.
Hey, QB power than QB sweep.
And it's gonna be, oh my god, a completion. Oh my god, a completion. I mean, it's not a good completion, but it's still a completion. And they are gonna bring out the punter. You really got to give Space Force credit here for taking some plays out of the Iowa playbook. Gain of nothing, gain backwards, and incomplete on 3rd down, only to punt. If you really want to throw off a defensive coordinator, only show them that look and they'll think it's too easy to be true. Or if you're Moravian, you're that bad and it is true.
I mean, UNCW so far is leading the season in points per game. They're scoring 33 points per game. Their rushing yards are just crazy. It's 670 rushing yards on the season in RFCL gameplay. I mean, that's 223 rushing yards a game. And Ahmad Hardy is just picking it up again. If he would have cut inside there, I mean, God knows how much it would have been. He already has 47 yards, and we're 1 play into their second drive. 10 rushing touchdowns in the RFCL so far this season for UNCW, and they've allowed 0 sacks. Space Force, on the other hand, they've done pretty good with defensively this year. They've hardly allowed any rushing yards. They've only allowed 146 rushing yards going into this game on the season.
Pretty damn good.
Yeah. Granted, they've only played 2 games, and their average but still, like, that's only allowing 70 rushing yards a game in RFCL.
And that's going to be complete for, oh, wait, Fish Thompson makes a move. He gets something out of nothing. That probably should have been blown up. But way to go by Thompson to just break the tackle and make a move. But, yeah, this year's Space Force team is like the antithesis of the first one. If you guys remember, they had absolutely no defense. But they had a great offense that relied heavily on the bench passing game of one of our more exalted offensive coordinators, who shall not be named. But it's like if you take the same team, you just completely flip the script. And it's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Seahawks. Johnson drops back. He has 2 guys over the middle, but he throws the corner. Nicotine abs definitely exiled. I'm just trying to sound nice on cam. Kinda. And it looks like the Seahawks are going to go for it here on 4th down. I mean, you're averaging how many yards a carry? Why not?
I mean, I don't blame them for making this choice. I mean, they're not in the best position right now. They're kind of in a spot where they need to make an aggressive move, or they can get in really dangerous territory really quickly.
With that Space Force quarterback, I don't think so. But now that I said that, the dude's going to pop off like 550 in the final 3 quarters because, why the hell not? Man comes in motion. He's coming across in the drag. He's got X open.
Oh my gosh!
But he also has the deep shot.
Oh,
and it's dropped. You're averaging like 7 yards a carry. Why not just give it to Ahmad Hardy and let him be Ahmad Hardy?
I mean, maybe he thought that they could catch them sleeping there or something, but I don't know. I just don't know how.
What in the Pete Carroll?
Yeah, I just don't know. That could have been a game changer in the good way for Pars, but I mean, look, his defense isn't even lined up properly. He could be giving up a big play here too, and he kind of gets bailed out there.
So far, they just have the physical size and speed advantage on Space Force. This is where you run a high IQ play like jet reverse pass. Hey, Coach Beaver, Monarch is saying the stream froze for him. Does anybody else having issues with the stream freezing? Oh, that was
Stream's still
almost
going for me
interception.
right now.
Yeah, I mean, the stream looks okay on our end. If anybody else is having issues with the stream, please let us know, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, the stream looks fine to me.
Space Force really with a lucky break there. That should have been intercepted. That's why the guy's playing defensive back. And they're going to come out in the 5 wide look. Honestly, if I'm them, I would just run QB blast because, I mean, I'm just aggressive. Run QB blast and set up a potential 4th and short.
I mean, they had the space there too to do it.
He's got the man right there. What is he doing? I mean, he's got a completion, but he had a guy sitting right there. This kid is special. First down, Space Force, and they are approaching the high red. Depending on their field goal kicker's range. Our high red was like the 38. And they're going to come out in 5 wide again.
I mean, if it hasn't not worked for them this drive, then they should keep doing it. I mean, they're in perfect position here to get the draw going again.
I mean, there's nobody in that second level. Nope, there is not. No, there's not. What is going on? They need to. Are they going to get this off or are they going to false start? Yeah, and they're going to false start. Coach Parr is hitting them with that moving defense cheese. I know it's not cheese, but it's just Parr, so go with it.
I mean, he's using the DNs, obviously.
I mean, he's using
Ahmad Hardy.
He's got the defensive end playing free safety. And that's going to be 1st and 15 from the 44 Space Force. Making some adjustments at the line. Wallace drops back to pass. And he's got a completion out in the flats. It's going to be a quick little throw from Kurt Wallace for a gain of about 7.
I mean, Pards have been playing back off defense all drive. They identified that. Hit the curl route. Probably the best looking play by Avery Johnson. Wait, that's not Avery Johnson. Who is their quarterback?
That's Kurt Wallace.
You said
Avery
who?
Johnson's
who Wallace?
Wallace. Kurt, sir.
Kurt Wallace. All right.
Yeah, Avery Johnson on UNC Wilmington, Beaver.
The Guangdong Tigers is who he should be on.
Burgers is what he should be doing. And he almost dropped a snap. Like, this dude is ass. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 for Space Force. And they're most likely going to go 5 wide here. Again, you're like 71, 72 overall. I would just honestly come out, spread them out, run the ball, and set up a 4th and medium, 4th and short. I mean, what do you have to lose so far? I would just go probably balls at a wall, calling everything I got. But they're going to come out under center in a single back, looking at 2 tight ends. Wallace drops back. He's looking, and he's not doing anything. He's on the ground again. Yeah, no, Monarch, they never do run. But, like, I don't know if it's because the run doesn't work or if the quarterback is just, riding the short bus because the dude full on almost dropped the ball. And that's a real head scratcher for me from the Space Force coaching staff, Beaver. I mean, your line has been getting destroyed pretty much all game.
Yeah, and they
you
just
come
go
out,
single back
but you
and
come
3rd
out-
and 9.
Now, I mean, had it worked, he would have looked like a genius. But like on paper, that's a mismatch everywhere, and it's going to be another throw out to Fish Thompson for a gain of about 4.
What you laughing at, Liam?
I just read a text. It's all good.
Okay. And this has been a long first quarter so far. I mean, we're 30 minutes in. We're still winding down on the first quarter. It's a Tuesday night football. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at Pars using Ahmad Hardy.
Pars cheats. Twist, get the AI pictures going. Pars cheats.
Wait, is it halfback direct banned or was that just last game?
I wasn't watching that. I don't know.
I meant like last year's game, silly goose.
We still technically had a season in this last year. No, I don't know. Honestly, our line was so bad. I don't think it would have mattered regardless.
Liam, I meant for 25.
No, I know. We didn't have. Wait.
Never mind.
I thought you meant last season. Last season. My bad.
Anyway, first and 10. Another Ahmad Hardy first down.
I'm multitasking here and I'm drinking. Relax.
The bunch look here. Send in motion.
And Hardy gets stuffed at the line. Nicotine. Technically, Dayton's a better team than UNC Wilmington. They're like an 89.
Yeah. How about them apples? Nicotine. The only reason why UNC Wilmington is so good is because Pars users Ahmad Hardy.
Runs wide. Only scumbags run wide.
Oh, sending Fish Thompson on the slant. Let's see how this works. Come on, Fish boy.
Pick. Oh, dude, I thought that was going to be a pick when I saw that running back take that step forward. And Avery Johnson really lighting it up. He has a grand total of 24 yards. We're truly watching greatness at work here, everybody. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 3 for the Seahawks, who've already gone for it once. On 4th down. Oh, the RPO is wide open on the outside if they run it. And they're going to make some adjustments at the line. It looks like they're trying to throw. No, it's a direct snap.
Oh, there we go.
Twist. Yeah, probably. I think Gage is in the stream too, so I don't think he needs to email him.
Actually, I don't think Gage is in here. We're completely unsupervised. No, he's in here. Wait.
Yeah, he made a comment earlier.
Yeah, he did earlier. He's not in here. Ooh. Guess what? The supervisors are away. It's just us. Anyway. Oh, the Hulk. Look, it's the Hulk formation.
Great formation. Looks like they're going to throw out of it, though.
He's on the Tejas wheel.
This is a crazy play design, and R1 is wide open.
Oh, my God. That was beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and write that one down.
I hope Pars doesn't mind us stealing his Hulk play after he stole our Wildcat package. If that doesn't sound like Connor Stallings to you, I don't know what does. He stole our play signs and our play.
Is Pars redheaded?
I don't know. But that's going to bring up a 1st and goal for the Seahawks at inside the 1, bringing a man in motion.
Oh.
And that was a write that down too.
Look at him hit that gritty. Look at him hit that gritty. That is true. He doesn't have enough hair to tell. I guess you can say that's because the head coach of UNC W is at UNC status.
His hairline be getting them 5-yard false start calls. It goes back farther every game. Soon, Pars is going to be looking like LeBron, just with a few minor differences.
Just like if LeBron James was actually he is from the Midwest. Never mind, this is gonna ruin my bit.
And Space Force is coming out in I form. That's a coaching move. I think Pars' hairlines move back farther than the Space Force offense.
Do you think Pars has ever ended a human being's life on that couch?
Well, I mean, he just ended that quarterback right there, so yeah.
That was a perfect time to ask that.
I mean, I definitely ended people for him when I was running his defense, like William Gerst and all those guys.
Wait, is Pars from Akron, Ohio?
I don't know, but he was in the Navy, so I mean, same thing.
Do you have any good military jokes about the Navy?
No, we would get banned so quick. And it's going to be a handoff to the outside, and McGuffey gets a decent gain. At least gets him some breathing room. And according to Nicotine, Pars is in North Carolina, and he knows because he watches him from outside his window.
Wait, Monarch. If Ohio is not the Midwest, then what is Ohio?
They're that, like, stupid younger cousin that's neither Midwest or Northeast. But not as trashy as New Jersey. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 11 for Space Force. And it's a play-action pass, and this dude is running for his life. And, yeah, I mean, the dude is just horrible. If you're the Space Force coaching staff, this guy's on the tarmac. Oh, wait, no, you're home. This guy is never suiting up again. I mean, he is just awful. And Johnson somehow gets away, but he gets stonewalled at the 48 or 49-yard line. So, again, UNCW going to be starting off some pretty good field position here. And, yeah, he just completely whiffed that tackle. How do you miss it as a linebacker, man? That actually pisses me. How do you miss it as a linebacker?
Must have took after you.
Oh, hell no. I would have killed that I would have hit that individual rather hard. I apologize, everybody. I get a little heated when it comes to linebackers. And Hardy apparently gets heated for linebackers, too. He ran right to one for a hug. That's Cameron Blanco, the freshman on the tackle.
Speaking of linebackers, I knew this chick in high school that was built like Clay Matthews and looked like Clay Matthews. She was a hell of an athlete.
Sounds like your type.
Now a little too Tarzanic for me, but
Fair enough.
Anyway, 2nd and 11 here. Looking like we're having fish. Looks like he's running a little fish fade right here. See how the fish fade goes.
And That was
very
like a hospital
underwhelming.
pass right there, man. I thought this dude's going to get up and punch him right in the mouth. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6 for the Seahawks, who are going to come out in wide again. Everybody, you're seeing it here. This team, cheesiest coaching staff in the game. They are absolute scumbags. If you come out in wide, you're a degenerate.
And he's probably going to do it just so he can use Ahmad Hardy on this play.
I mean, he has numbers on the inside. Might as well just run Ahmad Hardy. They're going to put Ramsey on the slant, it looks like. And that's close, but let's see where they spot. They give him the first down. I couldn't tell if there was 4 prior. It looked like he spun off of that. I don't know. It's going to be Thompson again for the Seahawks.
Interesting alignment here by Space Force.
That is a crazy play design.
Looks like they might just give it here.
Might as well. That part of the thing that's open. And so is the RPO. No, it's
not. Boy, that got a little fishy right there for Fish Thompson.
You fucker.
I hardly know her, Liam.
Beaver with the dad jokes, everybody. Is there something we should be worried about? And it's going to be 2nd and 9 for the Seahawks. Looks like they're running the ball here.
It's not funny, Liam. I have AIDS. Anyway, looks like we're going to wind down here to the 2-minute warning.
There's no way you're just going to skip over that.
As UNC Wilmington has a 14-point lead as they're marching down at the Space Force 40-yard line, 2nd and 9 with 2 minutes to go. What are we going to see? Are we going to see more Ahmad Hardy domination, or is Coach likewise going to get it together for the Space Force defense? He has 2 minutes to stop them as their backs are starting to get pressed against the wall.
And if you're Space Force, this really feels like a game-defining moment, just because with their inability to score so far, if they get down by 3 possessions, this game may be over.
Oh my gosh. Well, gosh golly gee. Gosh golly gee, Liam.
We should ban Ahmad Hardy. He's broken.
Would you look at that? Another Pars user touchdown. He does realize this is RFCL, not Gridiron, right?
I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
No, it's crazy. And I'm guessing Space Force got glitched out here because I don't know any coach with the pair of balls to send an onside right there. Or a willingness to risk.
My God. Oh my God.
Dude, I'm losing brain cells watching these players from Space Force.
How
are you going to the Space Force?
That was such. I hate that. I genuinely hate that.
Listen, I know as a branch, Space Force, like, you ever see the movie Spaceballs? Like how and like Dark Helmet? Like I know like they're virtually like Dark Helmet in real life. But they're supposed to be smart. Why are they running back into the end zone? Like this dumbass. I mean, this individual cannot complete a 2-foot pass to the right.
Dude, Pars is going for the jugular right now.
Does he need to? He could probably run QB sneak, and Avery Johnson's going to take it to the house. Oh, we're going to get a wide set out of Space Force. That's just good coaching, everybody.
Dude, Space Force is cheesing. They're running wide.
Looks like good coaching to me.
That's cheese, man. They should be banned. That was like a Ray Lewis decapitation there. This game is getting ugly.
Hopefully they don't run wide stack, wink, wink. Look at that. The electric Space Force offense. 15 total yards. It's going to be 3rd and 9 for Space Force, which if you're Space Force, you might want to just take this to try to milk as much clock as you can because they have not been able to stop UNC Wilmington at all tonight.
Coach likewise chilling in the...
And
oh my gosh! No way!
Yeah, this game's over.
This is crazy.
If these guys even make it close, I would consider that a win. These have to be some of the dumbest players I've ever seen.
I mean, Pars has a super team going on over here. Pars completely not built his team.
No, he absolutely tampered. If you guys think Lane Kiffin's bad, this guy's a scumbag.
Yeah.
And it's going to be an RP, touchdown. And no, hold on for a second. I think they have all 3 timeouts here.
Pars' team is funded by the CCP.
There's a possibility UNC Wilmington gets a stop and potentially gets it to 35 here.
Pars' football team got $8 billion in NIL funding. That's with a B.
A very suspect island. But this is just brutal. And
is he gonna do it again?
And despite the overalls, like this really is a Space Force defense that's been playing decently well the good majority of the season. Look at that, like 201 to 15. This is 1 first down. This is just obliteration.
I mean, Space Force has to get something found out, whether if it's on defense or offense. They have to show some sign of life over there.
And I mean, it's not like Pars is doing anything for it. He's coming out basically running a drop 8 defense. But to be fair, if you're Space Force, you gotta recognize those tendencies and take advantage of it. I mean, it doesn't matter what the score is. If they're dropping 8, you run the ball.
His defensive line has just been on top of it all night. Like, it's not like
there. I mean,
they need to send more.
I mean, listen, that was not a big gain by any means, but it was a gain of 4, which is more than they've been doing. If they're going to give you this 3 high look, just run the ball on them or do quick hitters and RPOs, screens underneath. Trying to force it, they have more of a 6-man box here now, but they're still dropping C, open underneath. I think the issue so far, one of the biggest things I've seen with the Space Force coaching staff, and this is something we'll ask them at halftime, is the inability to pick up defensive tendencies.
I mean, it's not like UNC Wilmington's been giving them a hard game.
And when you're that outmatched, you need to be on top of that. And not even that. Like, if you are the better team and you don't pick up on tendencies, it's going to bite you.
And they have a lot of opportunities here to pop some speed on the outside and stuff like that. And this 3-3 look they keep seeing.
And listen, that was an ugly play, ugly throw. However, they
can't do anything about that, No,
but the window's been open, and you need to take advantage of that until they start covering down, and then you go over top and hit them with the intermediate type routes.
Let's see how they do here on 2nd and 10. They are marching down a little bit this drive.
And they need to go faster, too, or start calling some of these timeouts. There we go. And it looks like we're going to get a cover 4 look here from the Seahawks. Space Force taking a lot of time off the clock. They're sending a man in motion. It's probably mesh. No, it's not mesh. He had the guy wide open. What the what is that quarterback? He had the man wide open for a first down right in front of him.
Yeah, if you're Space Force, this might be whenever you want to make the call to maybe make a
Listen,
quarterback
if you're Space
switch.
Force, yeah, I mean, you're down by 28. What do you have to lose? I mean, put the guy in. I mean, how many times have we seen, whether it was this game or the old game, some guy goes in, whether he's better on paper or not, and he just absolutely lights it up for like 550 yards. Not literally, but you know what I mean. If you're at Mart right now, you'll remember the name Justin Adams.
If you're
Uh,
Nismo
the-
right now, you'll remember the name Nadir Green.
and Ahmad Hardy's going to go nowhere. Now, listen, I wouldn't let the stat line fool you. I mean, Ahmad Hardy's he's had 2 long runs, but other than that, they've done a decent job keeping him contained. But unfortunately, the defense has been out there way more than they should be against a team of this caliber. And UNC is just going to take it into the half.
And we're going to go ahead and talk with the UNC Wilmington coaching staff here at halftime. Got to get Pars unmuted, of course. Pars, how you doing, man? I mean, y'all are blowing Space Force out the water right now.
You
So
haven't pissed me off. That's the biggest thing is nobody pissed me off. Yes, I'm a child.
Pars, can you hear me?
That's why I fired Beaver's ass. I didn't get to fire Beaver. Beaver quit
Sorry,
before I fired him.
can you hear us?
I think UNC Wilmington does
Well, that
have us
sucks.
muted.
Ours. They're talking to you.
No, tell him I need a second.
I unmuted him and I can't hear him.
Jake, can you hear me?
I heard them.
Hello, Beaver. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. All right.
I can hear you now.
UNC
Sorry, I had to
Wilmington.
mute you. We heard you the whole time.
Nice. I was able to pick up on stream that about your opinions about my coordinating.
I know. They told me you were in here, so I said.
I said the same thing, Bars. You're good.
So I mean,
I don't
look,
say it when you can't hear it, pal.
look. As much of a good time Charlie as I can be sometimes. I mean, let's make these interviews quick. Y'all are beating the dog piss out of Space Force tonight. What's the plan for the second half?
More of the same. Like I said, we shouldn't have done that toss play. Likewise, I love him and his zero emotions. He probably showed no emotion towards that, but inside he's pissed. I told my coordinator he was fired if he didn't score 69, and he took that to heart. He also wanted 35 in the first half to break the over-under. More of the same. That's all we're doing here is more of the same.
All right, so is he fired tonight if we only see 56 points?
No, he is no. I'm not going to fire the man. If they come back and win, both of them are fired.
You should be fired if they do that.
I should be fired if they come back and win. But no, nobody's fired around here. Everyone's been great. If he doesn't break the 35 by himself, he's fired. But, he's got 2 quarters to do that, and he's got Ahmad Hardy. What more could you want?
I know, and with you using Ahmad Hardy, I mean, anything's possible for
Every
UNC
single
Wilmington.
You see his ball carrier vision today? It's been absolutely horrendous, just like it was last week. He ran outside when he had wide open space in the middle.
Well, Pars, you definitely need to look at your players' balls better. We're going to go ahead and pop on over to the Space Force staff as Pars is playing golf in the background. He's already on vacation for today's game. And we're going to go ahead and pop on over to Space Force. See you guys. All right, Space Force. Coach Likewise, Coach Zane. Definitely not a strong first half. Nothing really working so far. How are we going to get something going on offense or defense tonight?
We'll pay the refs off in the second half and see how that goes.
Works. In your Space Force, man, use drones.
Something like that. No, but no. Credit to the opposition. They're doing a good job of taking away anything medium to deep, and so we just got to make an adjustment and see if we can get them out of those 8-man drops, and give our receivers some time to get deep on the outside.
Fair enough. Coach Zane, like Wise said, they've been running a lot of drop 8, but it seems like some issues have come because you guys have forced the throwing game either deep or to the outside when underneath and possibly a run game has been there. What kind of changes to the game plan can we expect to see to take advantage of some of these UNC Wilmington defensive tendencies?
Like likewise says, we're gonna try and get them out of that drop. We gotta make smarter throws and open up that awareness a little bit. There's been a couple open receivers that we're just not seeing down there.
Fair enough. I got nothing else, Coach Beaver. You good?
I'm good, guys. Best of luck here in the second half. Hope we can see this turn around for you guys. Good luck.
I watched the interviews. I didn't get to watch this interview because we were talking about I think Avery's balls dropping.
They dropped a while ago.
And we just caught Pars on stream saying he watches the interviews. I think that should be a punishment for scouting the stream.
I know. I mean, he not only does he user his players. I mean, he's out here listening to streams, watching streams. I mean, as much as we appreciate his support, can't be doing that, man. I mean, it's unacceptable.
Absolutely not. I think
Unacceptable.
he's taken over Twist's role. I think he's taken over Twist's official role as the mayor of Scumville. Like that's unacceptable.
It makes me want to puke. It
Like,
genuinely
like
makes me want. It makes me want to vomit. I need to be.
He's Brian Keller without killing a kid. At the moment.
Yeah, because Parks has killed multiple.
George Weasley. Twice. And Twist said he would send the quarterback on a blitz. Not sure how that would work, but I'd love to see it. And it's going to be a play action. Johnson has all the time in the world back there. He's going to take off. Oh, it's a fumble.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Let's go.
That is exactly what Space Force needs. But they need to score, and it cannot be a field goal. They need a touchdown here.
I know, like nothing else, anything besides a touchdown here is like unacceptable for them. They got to get it. But let's go, Space Force. Let's get a touchdown here.
They can get it to 28-3. Then it's a guaranteed win. And they're going to come out in They're going to come out in the I formation. Good play call from Space Force. They've been running extremely well today. I mean, if they're going to just give you a 3-man front, yeah, and it's going to be a pitch play to McDonald.
Yeah, and it's that good, and it's just that highly rated UNC Wilmington defense with their backs pressed against the wall. It's hard to do much against that, especially in that I formation look.
And that was probably the first man blitz of the night from the Seahawks. If they start doing that more, it looks like they've come out in more pressured looking, and they're going to come out in the pistol with 3 tight ends again. I don't know what. I think at this point, with how physical the UNC Wilmington line is, I respect what they're trying to do, trying to get that run game going. And, yeah, that's nothing. I get what they're trying to do with the run game, but I think their best bet would really be just spread them out and then try to just run inside zones, RPOs, read options, because so far Smash Mouth Bully Ball has done nothing all game for Space Force. I mean, they haven't done much of anything all game, but going Smash Mouth has sent them going backwards.
And they just
out 3rd and 7.
And I mean, yeah, to add to that, I mean, Smash Mouth is hard for them to go against whenever there is this much of a player, like the players that they have on their team, the skill difference is so.
That's a hell of a
my gosh! Why does I was saying that? Look at that! Come on, Space Force, let's get on the board.
And that is going to be 1st and goal inside the 5. We have 11 viewers in this game. I did not expect that much.
Oh, we can be doing better.
And it's going to be not a bad play call, just good defensive play. That'll bring up 2nd and goal for Space Force. I don't even know what their mascot is, so if someone in the chat could help me out there.
The Delta Dogs.
Seriously, what it is?
I think so.
It makes Space Force sound so much cooler than they actually are.
You're just jealous that you're not in Space Force.
Absolutely not. You know, they had their first deployment a few years ago, and they went to, like, Afghanistan. Like, what the hell are they looking for? Like, E.T.? Like, did E.T. join the Taliban, or... And they have, like, 3rd and goal from, like, who the hell knows? 15 or 20. They just... If you give the
Where they're
Delta
hiding the
Dogs,
lost city of Atlantis.
Yeah. You give the Delta Dogs an inch, and they go backwards a mile. You're going to come out in the 5 wide receiver look. They honestly probably should have come out a lot earlier.
I mean, 3rd and goal from the 13-yard line is just not it.
No, not in the slightest. This guy just, like, looks at wide open. There you go. And at this point, if you're Space Force, you need to go for it, because if you kick a field goal, it is still a 4-possession game.
And they're doing it. Coach
They're gonna come out
likewise
and-
with the poker face.
Come out in the gun cluster formation. Might be like a Z-spot shake or a mesh play here. They're making adjustments on the outside. The corners are playing inside leverage, so an out route might be there. Man coming in motion. And they're going to get they didn't get the play off.
You just can't have that happen there on 4th and 4 yards away from the touchdown.
They have not had anything go right for
And
them
they still have to go for this here. Looks like they're coming out in the same look.
And backed up as far as they are, they have no room for everything needs to be in the end zone. It's going to be 4th and goal from.
And they're doing the motion again.
And they have the corner.
Touchdown!
Holy shit, he threw it. Touchdown, Space Force.
Dogs!
The comeback is on, everybody. What do you think, Chad? Is Parr's going to choke?
It's Space Force. Is Space Force going to cause Parr to lose another offensive coordinator?
Chris Paul hits a huge 3 to cut the lead to 33 from Nicotine.
No! Blood definitely had money on the game.
Onside kick here would be diabolical.
Holy shit. Let's go, Space Force. That is right. Everybody in America just celebrated. This is America's team at this point. Just for tonight, of course. But
I think this is also Gage's game, because I think Parr's is going to get banned after using Ahmad Hardy so much. Oh, wait, no. They were using him. Oh, hey, what we doing here, Space Force? What are we doing, Space Force?
He cheated.
Hey, come on there,
He
Parr.
cheated.
What you doing, brother?
He was caught.
First he's running wide, and now he's using the kickoff return. What's going on, everybody?
Please clip that. Please clip him cheating.
This is sanctions on camera. And Hardy goes.
Oh my god.
Forward. From Gage, I think you should just make him stop the game, then give UNC Wilmington a forced loss.
Oh.
This is absolutely disgusting behavior. as Joe Buck once said.
That was hilarious.
That was pretty funny. And that's going to be a tackle for a loss. Twist already clipped it. I'm so surprised Twist clipped it because he has such a warm relationship with Pars.
Oh,
I love how the moment someone says Pars cheats, they use it to kick off, man. He could not have timed that better.
oh.
And they're coming out running a scissors look here. They put the inside man on they put Snead on a slant.
Oh, and it's Fish Thompson.
And,
oh my
yeah,
god.
Thompson was.
Oh my god.
All right, back to reality. No, that was a rub route concept. And this game is really what you expect from an individual like this. I mean, first off, running wide, disgusting. And Hardy goes nowhere. He only has 137.
I mean, yeah, it's he's only averaging two more. He's already only averaging 2 more yards, or has 2 more yards than his average. Sorry, English can be a very hard language sometimes to speak.
Per Twist, Pars has a rat tail coming out the front of his hat. Cat, is the filter still on this week? And Hardy going nowhere again. Space Force really shoring up that run defense.
I gotta make a background for tomorrow.
Chat, is the filter still on? Because I don't know if you remember what was going on with Caleb last week. If anyone wants to do that with any of the other coaches in this league, feel free. Within reason. Do not get us demonetized.
Oh.
Not the rat tail's crazy, though.
It's a lot of giggles this second half.
Instead of shits and giggles, you got giggles and shits.
I know, we don't have Caleb's usual chuckling in that top right or left corner. Sweet Geraldo.
And Avery Johnson had like 3 different wide open. He finally hit someone in the field, but he missed like 4 guys that are wide open. Both quarterbacks are just stupid today. Avery Johnson has receivers to throw to.
I mean, yeah, and his tight end, Donovan Green, is just killing it. That's huge.
Kind of reminds me of Aaron Hernandez. Real killer on the field. It looks like we're going to have a little RPO action here.
I thought it was going to be because he's a menace in the showers.
Yeah. And if he would have went to the outside, he was gone.
It's a little hard to tell sometimes because these jersey options are just an absolute sin.
Thank God this game was played today, because if you would have had this jersey combo on Ash Wednesday, there would have been a lot of damned coaches. And they're going to come out in a run again with Hardy. Shocker. And they're going to make another audible.
And look at that.
Oh, there we go. And that's how you know Pars got frustrated and went back to usering him, because he was not doing that the past few plays. All right, Twist, appreciate you wearing white jerseys. Who is calling our game tomorrow? It better be Monarch.
I have no clue who's calling our game tomorrow. I can check on that real quick.
It better be Monarch.
Just call the game while I get that data, okay?
And Hardy gets stuffed again. That's probably going to take us to the end of the quarter.
looks like we're getting Geraldo tomorrow night calling our game.
I mean, that's cool.
You don't sound too excited for sweet Gerald.
I love sweet Gerald. I just don't like when he calls our games. So I like to be in the stream so I could harass him.
Well, we can't be in the stream in our games.
That's the point. Like I can't make fun of big sexy at all.
Anyway,
And it's a party, and it's a touchdown.
This is just getting brutal.
Forget what we said about the comeback. There's no coming back from this.
Looks like we're okay. We were frozen there for a second.
And they only have 35, assuming they don't get 35 points. I think Jake is probably getting fired after this game.
I don't think
he's
so.
Supposed to get 69.
They're just gonna bleed
As
the
you
clock.
can tell, he's well short.
I think Pars has learned from his communistic ways.
And as you can tell, his kickoff coverage team was all being usered. I don't know how, but all 11 players are being used.
Yeah, he usered everyone at once. Well, that's because Pars, as I just said earlier, Pars is a communist. You know, he has that every man a king mentality. So every player a user mentality.
Nobody's even using Lake Erie this year, and their defensive end has 8 sacks on the year. And they're going to come out in that 5-wide look here on 1st and 10, and it's going to be
Christ. It's the ghost of John controlling that team.
What, when he segregated quarterbacks?
Was that him?
John was something else, man. If y'all know, you know. No, that's not even a joke. If y'all know, y'all know.
If you don't know, now you know.
They're still coming out and look. They're still coming out in empty sets here. If the moment they get a completion here, though, they got to go fast.
Thank you for the support there, Nicotine.
That's going to be a handoff to Nadir Green. I miss Nismo in the booth. We need to bring him back.
No, we don't. He's disgraced. He's disgraced the beautiful name of the RFCL.
We need, and they're going for it on. No, never mind. It's not 4th down. I'm an idiot. We need TD and Nismo calling a game together.
I'm good on that one. Wherever TD may be on this fine hour.
Wallace actually has time to throw for once.
Oh, look at that! My gosh!
Oh, he got. Did they only send 2 receivers out?
Pars is so distraught in the top right corner right now, like he's not ahead 4 possessions.
Looking like the old defenses. So it's funny, when we ended the RFCL the first time, had that season not been a thing, I was going to be coaching with Monarch and Nicotine at App State the following season.
Looks like they dodged a bullet.
Shut up. That would have been crazy. McDuffie gets
Let's go.
Oh my God, they're going to have positive rushing yards.
And
Touchdown,
the Force Awakens.
And he salutes because he's going to serve his country after this college playing career. No, he's not. He's going to just clean equipment.
Oh my God. The stone cold stare of Coach Likewise.
If this game gets within 2 touchdowns, I think Pars fires all his coordinators.
Oh, Coach, likewise. Expression has not changed all game. I love it.
You know what Coach likewise reminds me of? Like, remember that scene in The Longest Yard when Chris what's it? Shit. I'm having a moment here.
Oh
Bernie,
my
when
God, he cheated again! He cheated again!
Oh my
He
God,
cheated again!
bro.
He
There's no way.
he can't keep getting away with it. He can't
Okay,
keep
listen.
getting
One time
away
might be a
with it.
stick. 2 times is crazy.
Oh my God.
There's no way. Hey, we need some investigation right here.
This is
Yo.
absolutely disgraceful.
Twist, you know what to do.
Hunt, auto ban.
He's getting he's getting the death penalty. And he even used it. I don't know if that was a user, just one of the best cuts I've ever seen in this game. What a scummy program, everybody.
Oh my gosh. That was so disgraceful.
Hardy's going to be stopped short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 5. And this is a huge down for Space Force. If they have any slimmer of hope, it's now. I can almost guarantee you UNC Wilmington is coming out with the Texas route or a trap play. Oh my God! Will you look at that? Oh, they got and they got the stop. All right. Now that everybody's here.
Yeah, it looks like Space Force is actually putting themselves back in this game.
Who's in favor of bringing back stunts? I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, now that we all have leadership here, should start a coup, a stunt coup.
Pars took a timeout for no reason. Is he gonna like fake the punt?
Oh my God! I hope to God he doesn't.
I would love if he would fake a punt that just gets like blown up for a touchdown. Oh, dude, I thought they were gonna block that. Space Force has all their timeouts with a little over 5 minutes here. So I mean, technically they can do this, but they need to be fast. They're coming out in single back. They don't have everybody. They don't have a single receiver on the field. I am so confused right now.
Are they just running a toss to the motion? Yep. I think we are all able to read that there.
What are they doing? Like they need to throw this ball to receivers. But that could just be me being the type of coach to, if I'm going down, I'm going down swinging. They're going in I form tight. It better be a play action, dude.
You know, they might just be trying to get the ball moving forward to get themselves within striking distance, but there's different ways to do it at this point in the game. Yeah.
What, dude? This is where you need to be going like 5 wide. Like, what's going on? They were going like 5 wide and clusters like half the game, and the one time they really need to be doing that.
Well, it's obvious that Pars has been cheating all night too, so we have to take that into effect.
on the kickoff too. What the hell?
I know, dude.
And none of that. I don't
Who,
know.
like,
And
who,
now they're going. Now
who cheats on
they're
kickoff
going.
returns while up 3 possessions? That's just, I don't know, man.
If you're gonna cheat on a kick return, that at least better be a good ass kick return. You better like earn your punishment.
Oh.
Man. What the hell was that? Is games like this where like every time I want to strangle, are they punt? Why, dude? Go. What?
I guess it's just given.
Are they giving?
I guess they're conceding. I mean, they're just not able to move the ball tonight like they've been wanting to.
Like at least run a trick play.
At least run the shucky ducky quack quack. Oh, Parr's calling a timeout.
I can't even lie though. Part of me would laugh so hard if Parrs came out and just started going like turbo.
Turbo 4 verts.
PA verts.
Oh,
He's actually.
I
Wait, no,
hope
never
to
mind.
God he doesn't run the bubble here. I'm gonna be so
Dude,
pissed if he runs the bubble.
Dude, I thought that was wide for a second. And I saw the title on the line. And honestly, you really got to give the Space Force run defense a lot of credit in the second half. Hardy's been pretty quiet. I mean, like, he has 161 yards, so, like, you can't say they were locked down by any means. But in the second half, I think they've only held him to, like 20 yards, and they've been trying to run out the clock. Now, as I said that, he's going to rip off, like, a bunch of, like, 10-yard runs because, you know, like,
Yeah, he's about to
that's how
pull.
No,
Oh!
he gets blown up again. I guess Parrs finally stopped using him.
Yeah, Parrs' thumb started getting tired from how much he's been using tonight.
Yeah, kickoffs take a lot out of you. That's still crazy, though. Twist, I know you're friends with Gage. Do your thing. It's like probably it's another RPO. And that's been wide open the entire game.
It looks like they might just run out the clock at this point. Is it QB power out of Tripp's tight end in Parrs' playbook, I see?
Oh, I wonder where he got that from. Certainly not the
Where
guy
did
who's
that
going to find.
from? He doesn't even call his own plays. He just steals plays from everybody and cheats.
Y'all remember that scene? Y'all remember that scene in The Waterboy where, like, the opposing coach from, like, the big Louisiana school stole that football for dummies book from the Mud Dogs coach? That's like Parrs with KSU's Wildcat set and Beaver's QB power trips tight end plays.
Look, he's running it. He's running it.
Look what he's running. He literally just stole Beaver's offense, fired him, and took credit for it.
He's stealing my flow, word for word. Holy shit.
Sorry though, like
Oh my god.
never mind.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I can't lie though, like, could you imagine if Ahmad Hardy would have one of those like injuries where he falls down, gets up and runs off the field, but it turns out he's gone for like 42 weeks or something like that?
I don't think they're worried about that because he just scored a like 50-yard touchdown.
You don't say. And it looks like we are going to overtime.
No!
You're absolutely going to overtime.
Oh
my God. Are they glitching? Watch Space Force score here and get like 2 onside recoveries. And it feels like UNC Wilmington is so much more than 370 yards.
Yeah, I think it's more likely that I don't know. Brain's getting a little tired at this point. We're in the wind down time. We're not home stretch of this game.
This game has been rough for Space Force. Listen, I don't think anyone really expected them to win because of the difference in just the talent, the size, the speed. I think we can all agree on that. But I think what really stuck out to me the most was, granted, listen, I know their players aren't that great, but I don't know about a lot of other people, but like when I coach or when I play for coaches, I don't care how we lose as long as we go out firing, or at least make play calls that make sense, if you know what I mean. I just thought there was too many instances tonight with Space Force where I thought their clock management and I thought their play calling, especially on offense, just was very head scratching to me. And I don't mean that in like a derogatory way. Like, I think they failed to take advantage of opportunities given to them by UNC Wilmington. Like when they were only playing with a 3-man front, running a drop 8 basically the entire first half. And instead of, their run game wasn't doing too much. Granted, it's kind of inflated because of sacks. They still insisted on trying to throw the ball like crazy. And they weren't exactly going underneath. They were just throwing it. And then when they really needed to go fast to get back into the game, they didn't. I think Space Force has potential, but they really need to get consistent in regards to coaching, especially on the offensive side of the ball with some of the play calling. They made absolutely no effort with the RPO game, and some of their play calling out of certain formations has been predictable. That's a pretty good throw out to the sideline, a corner route. But as a whole, Space Force needs to work on obviously their roster and overall coaching and game managing as a whole if they think they're going to be contenders in this league.
All right. Well, god damn, Liam. Way to kick them while they're down. Jesus Christ. You're all in on them. Holy shit, Liam.
I'm not trying to kick anybody. I'm just honest. Like, I would say this about my team. Like, I've criticized my own play calling before. And I don't know how that wasn't pass interference. He got cracked in the route.
Jesus. Completely went after the poor guy. It's his third RFCL game.
No, that is absolutely true. He still has learning to do. However, when they're playing drop 8 and you're throwing time after time after time again, I think anybody would call you out, and for good reason. Yeah, if I was doing the same thing, I would expect you guys to call me out.
True.
But ultimately, especially as a new coach, these are the best games you could possibly have. Because when you get those hot streaks, or you play teams who are just bad and you dominate like the first 3 weeks, what do you gain out of that? From games like this are where you learn what you need to work on the most.
I still need to learn the English alphabet.
I think they also need to learn how to use your players on kickoffs and kick returns. Wallace drops back to pass on 3rd and 10, and he has a
holy crap.
shot to the middle.
It's a bone-shattering hit. We're not calling timeouts right now. Are you serious?
They should have been calling timeouts and going fast in the third. Well, not timeouts. They should have been urgent like 20 minutes ago.
The stone cold stare.
And defensively, they were not horrible. They had to go against Ahmad Hardy. That's a big ask for any young team. And they can't even get the playoff. But yeah, they're going against Ahmad Hardy, so giving up big plays is kind of a given because the guy's an absolute freakazoid. But defensively, they were not horrible. They forced some punts early. They got some stops. They got that turnover that resulted in a touchdown in the second half.
William, what do you
But
think about us
they
getting
are
a soundboard for next game we're in the booth?
yes.
We could have a fun time. We have a fun time with that. Like, get a beep button in there. We could have a lot of fun with it.
Just play Nismo on repeat.
Okay, well, so we're not going to do that.
Chat.
Just play copyrighted music the whole time.
Play like gay trap mixes. Chat, do we still have the filter on?
What
Ask
filter?
Censoring. Chat was going crazy the other night.
I don't think many people are chatting at this point.
The ETSU and NWO game was just unhinged. It was hilarious. And Corey, he just got killed again. And personally, I don't think Space Force would really suffer much if their quarterback was killed. The dude is a football terrorist.
Could get a Presidential Medal of Honor.
Absolutely not. One of my drill sergeants deployed with a guy who won the Medal of Honor.
I've won Medal of Honor. It's a pretty good video game.
That's a good game, but no, like one of my drill sergeants deployed with a guy who dove on a grenade and won the Medal of Honor.
Oh, jeez.
Like
That's
legit Medal
awesome.
of Honor. Yeah, it was the guy's name is Ross McGinnis. But yeah, Medal of Honor is probably the best FPS game ever. Medal of Honor Airborne also is the best soundtrack.
Duke Nukem Forever is the best FPS game ever.
Dude, I haven't played that in forever.
Because it sucks.
I think I played Duke Nukem like once and I was like 6.
Yeah, Modern. Oh my god! In one more second. Come on, Pars. Be a bastard. Be a bastard, Pars. Run Hail Mary. Oh.
Imagine they ran like a pitch to Ahmad Hardy that went all the way.
Let's go ahead and pop on over to that coaching staff, by the way.
You want to get likewise done first? Just here.
Yeah, all we gotta do is just unmute them. But anyway, let's get these guys unmuted so we can start talking to them. All right, UNCW, guys, hell of a win tonight. How are y'all feeling after quite a dominating win? Even though
I'll talk before.
What?
I'll talk before Jake pops out. They started calling timeouts. Down 42-14, 20 seconds left. We blitzed the absolute shit out of them for that. You don't call timeouts like that. The game's over. What are we doing? I'm blitzing the absolute crap out of them, and I'm hurting somebody, getting a pick six. Jake wanted me to call Hail Mary at the end. Now, I like likewise and I like Zane, so I'm not doing that. But that pissed him off, and I let Jake call defense that half, and he said blitz the shit out of them, and that's what we did. You don't call timeout. Down 42-14, 30 seconds left. What are we still doing in this football game?
Well, Parts. So you did get exposed a couple times tonight. We thought Ahmad Hardy was being usered, and then looks like we got some evidence tonight. We saw the evidence held true tonight on those kickoff returns.
Dude, I don't know what's happening on those kickoffs. That guy is fired. All right, this is the guy from Cat in a Hat. He is fired. All right, that was ridiculous. You're just standing there. What are we doing, dude? You're not paid to be a statue.
The guy running your sticks.
I didn't touch anything, dude. I swear to God, I put my hands in the air. I got so upset.
The only thing you touch is your coordinators.
Slayer said if he purposely did it, he would have ran with it. I'm a better person than you, Slayer. I didn't run. I got stopped at the 6-yard line off that shit, and we went and scored instantly.
Monarch is a
Mason. It's hard for you to be the bigger person so fucking short that he's talking shit about the blitzes.
That's Monarch, not Mason.
That's Monarch? Oh, Monarch. I'm sorry, brother.
Well, I called the defense right there, so I'll take credit. I'll be
timeouts today, dude. If you call timeouts against me in that Legends game, I mean, like, dude, it's you don't call timeouts there. I don't care who the bigger person is. You just don't do it. Like you're asking, in my opinion.
That's a cool
Yeah,
photo.
you know.
And likewise, I'm a big fan of you. Big fan of you and Zane, man. That was not my perception of you. I'm a big fan of you. I didn't mean anything by it, but yeah, got a little upset the timeouts were called.
Are you
Fair enough.
gonna fire your
Question for Coach
coordinators?
Ryan.
Why? Because I stopped him from putting up 42, or that fact that he's the reason they put up 14? Jake, you gonna answer that one?
What's the question?
What's the question?
They want to know if I'm gonna fire you because you didn't put up 69, or if the fact that you're the reason they put up 14.
Hey, Ryan let one of those runs happen. Let's be clear.
One was
All
my
right.
fault.
So there's only 7 of those that's on me, and I think Ryan's put me in a piss poor position before, so we'll be all right.
But I got you a pick on the 5. You're welcome.
Yeah, you got me some points tonight. So, when we go over 40, you usually get one of our touchdowns for us. I don't know.
Y'all
I'm
need us
just
for anything else?
No, I think
I called the
we're good
blitzes.
at this point.
Jake
I
called
called the
all that
blitzes.
last drive. He deserved it because he won the raffle from the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah, I got to call the defense the last drive, so that's why we were just blitzing the ever-loving piss out of them. We were honestly hoping to hurt somebody. That was the goal.
Jake's an asshole. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well,
I am,
Amen to that.
and I will continue to be one. So I'll be here all year.
well, you know what they
He'll
say.
probably be after that.
You are what you eat. Gentlemen, good job tonight on the win. Yeah, good stuff tonight. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and pop on over to the Space Force coaching staff. Gentlemen, how are we feeling tonight? That was a rough game. Weren't able to get much going. I mean, definitely got some lucky breaks there, but at the end of the day, just not what you wanted to see. How are we feeling?
I don't know about lucky breaks. I think we've seen a few things that we were able to exploit on our side. Again, credit to Wilmington, but no, it just happens with a young team like we have. We got a lot of work to do development wise, but for the most part, I think we'll take what we learned from this game and we'll try to build on it for the next week. Appreciate Coach Zane doing what he could to get us some points in the second half.
All right.
Coach Zane,
Go-
offensively, that was like Beaver said, it was an ugly game. Do you think there's going to be any personnel changes going forward?
No, I don't think there's going to be any personnel changes. I think it's just be a little bit more of a shift in our play calling.
Fair enough. Coach Beaver, you got anything, or are you good?
I think I'm pretty much good at this point. I mean, obviously, as we said earlier, guys, not what we wanted to see in tonight's game. But hope that y'all have the best of luck for the rest of the season. Coach, likewise, you obviously are starting to learn some stuff in this league. Hope you can get some of this turned around, start getting some wins on the board. Wishing the best for you guys.
Hey, appreciate it. You guys have a good one. Appreciate the time.
Oh no,
You too,
absolutely,
buddy.
man. Appreciate you. Y'all boys have a good night. Anyway, that about sums up tonight's game. I don't know why Mr. Likewise is in here. Let me get him out.
I don't know either how that.
All right, Mr. Likewise is out of the channel now. Anyway, blowout for tonight's game. Space Force is still getting a lot of it together. I mean, Liam, you have any closing thoughts for tonight? Liam, do you have any closing thoughts for tonight?